Hey guys, doing another DCC sound install. This time I've got a nice DL class. I'll use ESU lock sound. I've already attached a nice size speaker to it. The locos are DCC ready. So it's literally just a case of unscrewing a couple of screws, taking the couplers out and plugging it in and uploading the sound files you want. I do love these locomotives. They got a very weird nose, and their ditch lighting and stuff is so good. Unfortunately, not see-through. All right, without further ado, let's get it undone. So, okay, get yourself a little plastic container or something to put the bits and pieces in. That's done. Just get those out of the way. Now the shells, you just literally give it a little bit of a pry on either side, and it just slides off the shell over onto its side. As I was saying, this one is not brand new. It's DCC ready. The quick plug has been removed. It had a DCC chip in it, but we've already removed it. They've got these nice large speaker, circular round speaker holders or placement holders or whatever. We're going to remove the rear one. Right, we don't need that for now. And furthermore, we will undo. It's got one screw at the back. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try and zoom in a bit better here. Yeah, that's it. It's got one screw at the back here, and then just a bit of tape, and that's more just to hold the wiring in place that goes to the rear lights. Because again, like with all these Austrains, their ditch lighting and stuff is so good. Right, we just need to pry that one up a little bit. On these ones, you'll see that it's got a marking, a big white arrow, which you cannot miss, which is P1. Now P1 on your decoders is always going to be your orange. So make sure that you got it in such a configuration that your orange is going towards P1. Okay. We'll get that little wire out of the way. Now, only thing with these things, make sure that every single leg of this little quick plug goes into every single hole. If you miss one and you press down, you bend it, and it is pretty much done. What I'm going to do next is just put some two-sided tape on the back of this little speaker. What I'll be aiming for, let me just zoom out a little bit, sorry guys. What I'm going to be aiming for is to have the speakers lying centrally in the center, so that it's sort of protruding through this little hole section here facing downwards to let the sound out. Actually, one thing that I will do is I'm going to cut these little tabs off. Okay, so I've just quickly cut that off. So I'm just lining the body up. So it's always nice to have a foam cradle when you do this sort of thing. I'm just lining the body up as I think it will sit, which I think that looks pretty close. And these few pieces of tape will literally be just to hold some of the wiring in place for the decoder. Okay. Right, that wire there. So we'll just open that up a little bit. Alrighty, let's see how she goes. Nice and tidy fit, I reckon. Yeah. Make sure no wires are pinched anywhere. And that is pretty much it done. Okay, so I've got it on the programming track. I'm just going into the file. So the sound file for this one is going to be a 710, a EMD 12-cylinder 710. That seems to be the most appropriate for this 1988 era locomotive. This process normally takes about 20 minutes. Sound files have been uploaded. Alright, and there she is, sitting on the track. And I tell you, it does not get any better than that. Nothing gets better than that. Maybe the only thing better than that will be having a second DL43 with ESU lock sound. Yeah, I don't think life gets much better than this. This is pretty much where it's at. Now, some of you might ask, could it get better? Well, I suppose the only way it could get better is if you could add in the third DL43 with ESU lock sound. This is pretty much where it's at, guys. Triple header, ESU lock sounds. Hopefully one day I can show you these three in consist on the rails. For now we'll just have to settle with them starting up and doing a bit of a crawl maybe. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, and first up is the DL43. So 8 starts it up. And let's start the third one up, which is 38. Okay, I think that's enough of that. 3 beautiful locomotives. Like I said, hopefully I can show them to you in the future on the rails pulling some freight. As I said here, you'll hear little pop-off sounds coming on. That's just typical of ESU lock sound. Little heat, metal cooling down, valves releasing extra pressure. Really remarkable when they just sit on the track like this, you know. Thanks for watching.